How did the Black Death change human genes? Imagine a time when a tiny bacterium wiped out half of Europe's population in just a few years. That was the Black Death, a terrible bubonic plague pandemic in the 14th century. It caused chaos and huge loss of life, but it also changed the way humans are built on a genetic level. When so many people died, those who had certain genetic traits that helped fight the disease were more likely to survive and pass those traits on. This created a kind of natural selection, where the genes that helped people survive became more common. Scientists have looked at ancient DNA from people who lived during the Black Death and found specific gene variants that made some individuals more resistant to the Yersinia pestis bacteria, which caused the plague. These genes often boosted the immune system, helping the body fight off infection faster. For example, some gene variants made immune cells more active or better at recognizing the bacteria. These changes happened quickly in human history because of the extreme pressure from the plague. But these genetic changes did not come without trade-offs. Some of the gene variants that helped people survive the Black Death are now linked to autoimmune diseases. These are conditions where the immune system mistakenly attacks the body's own tissues. For instance, certain gene variants that increased immune activity are now associated with Crohn's disease, rheumatoid arthritis, and lupus. So, what was once a survival advantage turned into a risk factor for other health problems later on. Studying the genomes of medieval Europeans shows how a major crisis like the Black Death can shape human biology over generations. It helps us understand why some people today are more susceptible to certain diseases. These genetic shifts are a direct result of the intense selective pressure caused by the pandemic. They reveal how infectious diseases can influence human evolution and change our genetic makeup over time. In short, the Black Death pushed human genes to adapt for survival, favoring traits that fought off the plague. But these same traits also increase the chance of developing autoimmune diseases in future generations. This lasting legacy shows how a devastating event can leave a mark on our biology that persists even centuries later.